Okay, let's face it. Is October not the most magical time of the year? I mean, you don't have to be into anything other than everyday life type of things, and wherever you're at in your life, but you cannot deny that this type of year is magical. So, with that said, it's always been my favorite time of the year. Always have. I always feel alive, coming alive this time of year, and just this feeling inside me, magical feeling, right? Um, and then, and I always knew that October was for when the veils was then between the afterworld and or the other world and here to the two worlds. I always knew that, but it didn't really have a whole lot of meaning to me because at that time I hadn't had any real close ancestors that had passed away. But I still felt amazing this time of year, right? And that was enough. That was enough. But during the time, the virus time, uh, it took my mom, my dad, and my grandmother. Every elder person in my life that I looked up to that raised me, because all three of them raised me, I took them all. I took all of them. And that was really hard. And I really didn't know what to do with myself for the longest time afterwards. And it took them all right in the holidays, right at December, all of them in December. Back to back year. 1 year, then the next year, and the next year. Well, actually, technically, my mother was first year, and then my mother-in-law was the next year. And then my ma that raised me, which was my grandmother, and my dad was third year, back to back, 2 weeks apart. But all of them in December. Go figure. So, first my mom the first year, December. The second year, my mother-in-law, December. And then the third year, my grandmother that raised me and my dad in December, 2 weeks apart. All before Christmas. So, to say the least, the holidays was a little messed up for me for a little while. And then I discovered, okay, and so what I did to honor them is on their birthdays and the day that they passed, I always put up a picture of them individually with a candle, and I burned it that day, and I just talked to them. I just talked to them all day long. Then, here recently, last couple years, I started feeling something new in October. And it took me a little while to realize that new feeling I was my ancestors in October. And I was like, I'll be darned. So, I found a new way to connect with my ancestors. So, at this time of year, I do the same thing. I put out the candles of my ancestors. But I also talk to them about guidance, things that I remember that we did together. And I talk to them about what they, what do they see for me now? What do they want for me? Where are they at in my life? What's going on? Or if I have any particular questions, I talk to them and I ask them about it. But I feel a special connection with them this time of year. And you don't have to do anything extremely special. You can light a candle, you can hold up a picture, or you just walk around in your space and just talk to them. I do all of it. So to say the least, this time of year has really taken on a new feeling for me. And it's not sad, y'all. It's not sad. It's a real connection. So, how you get started with this? If you don't know where to start, but you want to connect with somebody that you love that you've lost, and I feel for you, and I'm here, and I understand, and you're having trouble connecting, you could go outside this type of year, right now, this month. You can go outside and just stand in the breeze and the leaves and think about them. You're going to feel something. I promise you, you're going to feel something out there. It's beautiful. And then, from there, you could light a candle inside the house. Because every time you see the candle, you'll think of them. And when you think of them, you could just say something simple like, hi, Mom, I love you. Anything like that, okay? Now, that's just some ways that what you could do here in October and really honor October. And you could do it all month long. So if you have more than one family member, you have time to honor each of them in this month, all right? And I'm going to also do a video on another thing that's good that you could do that is very powerful in October is letting go. Letting go of what does not serve you. Like the leaves, the trees let go of the leaves because they no longer serve and they make room for new ones to come back. Well, October is a great month for that. Very magical. So check out my other videos on this and we'll talk more about that. But for now, talk to your ancestors. When you first start talking, ask for a sign. Just ask. Just ask for a sign. But the sign has to be something that, like, means something. It can't be like, oh, well, give me $1 million if you're really there. No, don't be stupid, okay? And that's not to your heart. It's got to be something that's in your heart, okay? That you have a connection to. That maybe you and this person shared. That maybe only the two of y'all know about it. Ask for a sign that they're actually there. Go outside, stand in the wind, where some leaves are falling maybe. While the leaves are falling, tell them that you're wanting to connect, you miss them, and you need a sign to know that they're there. And let it be, you can say the sign that you want, or you can just say any sign, and then you'll know the sign when it comes. But if you really want, really need for proof, then verbally ask for a specific sign that only you and this person knows, and it has to be close to your heart. Okay? It'll come. And you'll know. You'll feel it. If you're anything like me, you'll feel this warm, tingling sensation throughout your body. Especially the very first time you realize that your loved one is there and they heard you and they're reaching out to you. And see, I never was one for dabbling in the spirit world. It just was not my thing. My thing is working with energies and herbal medicinal teas and using a lot of the same things that I eat or drink for energy work. It all has a purpose for me. And I feed my energy, and I nourish my energy, and I nourish my soul, and I nourish my body, right? And that's where I stand firmly at. That's where my calling is until now. Until I felt my ancestor for the first time. I wasn't connecting before. I'd have the candle. I'd talk on their birthdays and stuff, but I didn't feel the connection until the very moment I spoke to them in October. The very first October I actually spoke to them, it was, I felt it, y'all. So ask for that sign. You want proof? Ask for the sign. You're going to be surprised when it shows up. But it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be magical. And you're going to be glad you did. You're going to be glad you did. And then you'll never lose the connection again. You'll never second guess it. And come back and leave a comment. Let me know what you asked for. Let me know what you seen, how long it was before you seen it. Come back and give that support to others to do the same. That's missing that connection and missing their loved ones. That really needs to hear from them again, and guidance. And then you can take guidance from there, because you can always connect with them afterwards. And they can always guide you afterwards. They have the knowledge. They have the knowledge. And they see all now. They know all now. So come back and check out the rest of my videos. And don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what your sign was that you was looking for. And if you got it or not. And how did you feel if you got the sign when you seen it? You will. So come back and let me know how you felt when you got that. I love to hear from y'all. And others will need to hear this too. It's very healing. Very healing. So y'all have a beautiful October. Check out some